Hey there, folks. Globe today. We're diving into an epic hypothetical showdown that's been brewing in the depths of our imaginations. Picture this. The colossal, city-stomping, legendary monster Godzilla going head-to-head with an anaconda? Snake sounds wild, right? Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore who would come out on top if these two titans clashed in various environments. From dense jungles to sprawling urban landscapes, we're leaving no stone unturned. Ever wondered if the mighty scales and atomic breath of Godzilla could be challenged by the sheer muscle and stealth of an anaconda? Or is this battle over before it even begins? Thinking face stick around as we break down their strengths, weaknesses, and how the battlefield itself could tip the scales. Get ready for some fun, some facts, and a whole lot of hypothetical mayhem. Let's get into it. Rocket. Godzilla. T-Rex now, unless you've been living under a rock, or maybe at the bottom of the ocean. You've probably heard of this legendary creature. Godzilla first emerged from the depths of Japanese cinema back in 1954. Created as a metaphor for nuclear destruction, especially poignant post-World War II, Godzilla wasn't just a monster, he was a symbol of human technological hubris. Over the decades, he's become a pop culture icon, starring in countless films, comics, and even having his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Star. From a terrifying force of nature to sometimes a reluctant hero, Godzilla's role has evolved, but his sheer power and presence? Always off the charts. Let's talk size because, well, size matters in this face-off. Godzilla's height has varied over the years, but he's often depicted towering over skyscrapers, averaging around 300 feet tall. Imagine that, and weighing in at around 90,000 tons, he's definitely not someone you'd want stepping on your toes. Biceps. He's got that rugged, reptilian look, complete with massive dorsal fins that glow ominously when he's about to unleash his atomic breath. Those piercing eyes and that thunderous roar? Iconic. He's like a walking natural disaster. Speaking of atomic breath, let's dive into that. Volcano. This isn't your regular bad breath situation. Godzilla's atomic breath is a concentrated beam of radiation capable of leveling buildings, obliterating foes, and generally causing massive destruction. It's his signature move, but wait, there's more. Godzilla's got some serious regeneration abilities. You knock him down, and he gets back up, sometimes even stronger. Cuts, bruises, missing chunks? Give him a moment, and he'll patch right up. Talk about a healing factor. And let's not forget his raw physical strength and durability. This guy can take hits from the military's finest and shrug it off like it's a pesky mosquito. Tanks, missiles, other giant monsters? Just another day in the life of Godzilla. So, in short, Godzilla is a towering, nearly indestructible force with radioactive powers and a serious attitude. He's been Earth's savior and its destroyer, but how will he fare against our slithery contender? Let's find out. Anacondas. Snake specifically, let's focus on the green anaconda, the heavyweight champion of the snake world. Anacondas are native to the swamps and rivers of South America, particularly in the Amazon and Orinoco basins. These waters are their playground, and they are masters of this murky domain. While there are 4 species of anacondas, the green anaconda is the largest and most famous. So, how big are we talking? Green anacondas can reach lengths of up to 30 feet and can weigh over 500 pounds. That's like several NFL linebackers end to end. American football, they're not the longest snakes. That title goes to the reticulated python, but they're definitely the heaviest. Their thick, muscular bodies are covered in olive green scales with black blotches, perfect for blending into their watery environments. Those eyes and nostrils are positioned on top of their heads, allowing them to breathe and see while the rest of their body is submerged. Sneaky, right? Anacondas are ambush predators. They lie in wait in the water, nearly invisible, until an unsuspecting prey comes by. Then, bam! They strike with lightning speed. But here's the thing. They don't kill with venom. Instead, they use constriction. They wrap their powerful bodies around their prey and squeeze. And no, they don't crush bones. They just apply enough pressure to stop the blood flow, leading to unconsciousness. It's efficient, silent, and deadly. They're also exceptional swimmers. Those rivers and swamps are like their personal hunting grounds. On land, they might be a bit sluggish, but in the water? They're smooth operators. So, while they might not have atomic breath or regenerate limbs, anacondas are formidable in their own right. Apex predators of their domain, with stealth, muscle, and some serious squeezing power. Now, the question is, how does our heavyweight snake stand up to the king of monsters? Let's set the stage for this epic clash. Battle scenarios in different locations. Starstruck, we're going to pit Godzilla against the Anaconda in 4 different locations and see how things might shake out. Dense jungle environment. Palm tree herb. This is the Anaconda's home turf. The thick foliage, winding rivers, and murky waters are where it excels. The Anaconda could use the dense vegetation to hide, setting up the ultimate ambush. Camouflage? Check. Stealth? Double check. Godzilla, on the other hand, is, well, massive. Navigating through the tight spaces of a jungle could be like a human trying to run through a dense forest of toothpicks. Not ideal. The trees might not withstand his weight, making it a bit of a clumsy affair. But let's be real, could the Anaconda really take down Godzilla here? Even if it managed to wrap around one of Godzilla's legs, it's like a garden hose trying to topple a skyscraper. Godzilla might be annoyed at best, possibly tripping over, but ultimately, he'd probably just crush the poor snake underfoot. So, despite the Anaconda's home advantage, Godzilla likely takes this one. Deep ocean battle. Wave Godzilla is amphibious. He's often depicted rising from the ocean's depths, no worse for wear. He can withstand immense underwater pressures and is surprisingly agile beneath the waves. Our Anaconda is a strong swimmer in rivers and swamps, but the deep ocean? That's a whole different ballgame. The vastness of the ocean and the pressure at depth aren't exactly conducive to an Anaconda's survival. In this scenario, the Anaconda is way out of its element, literally. While it might manage at the surface, once Godzilla takes the battle underwater, it's game over. Godzilla could simply drag the snake down into the depths, and that's all she wrote. So, chalk up another win for Godzilla. Urban cityscape. This is Godzilla's stomping ground, literally. He's no stranger to tearing through cityscapes, using buildings as weapons or shields. The concrete jungle offers him plenty of room to move and cause chaos. The Anaconda, meanwhile, would find the city a challenging environment. There's a lack of natural cover, no rivers to lurk in, and not many places to hide. Navigating the streets would be tough, and blending in? Not happening. In the city, Godzilla reigns supreme. The Anaconda would be exposed and vulnerable. Sure, it might slither through some sewer systems or dark alleys, but against a monster that can level city blocks, that's not much of a strategy. Godzilla would likely spot the Anaconda quickly and, well, the rest is history. Open desert. Deserts are harsh environments. For the Anaconda, it's a nightmare. No water, extreme heat, and nowhere to hide. It's used to the humid, wet conditions of the rainforest, so the desert is about as inhospitable as it gets. Godzilla might fare better, but even he could find the heat and lack of resources taxing. Though, let's face it, he's endured volcanic areas before. Godzilla has shown incredible endurance in various environments. The Anaconda, not so much in the desert. Dehydration and overheating would be immediate concerns for the snake. In the desert, the Anaconda wouldn't last long enough to put up any fight. Godzilla could probably take a leisurely stroll, and the battle would be over before it began. So, the desert environment heavily favors Godzilla. Analysis and comparison. Light bulb Godzilla is a towering behemoth with atomic breath, near impenetrable skin, and regenerative abilities. He's agile for his size and can adapt to various environments. The Anaconda has stealth, powerful constriction abilities, and is a master of ambush in its natural habitat. It's formidable relative to creatures its own size. In every scenario, the environment plays a crucial role. The jungle is the only place where the Anaconda might have a slight edge, but even then, it's minimal against a foe like Godzilla. In water, urban settings, and deserts, Godzilla's versatility shines. Godzilla's approach is often brute force combined with his atomic powers. The Anaconda relies on stealth and surprise, which are less effective against an opponent who is massive and possibly aware of its presence. At the end of the day, it's pretty clear who's coming out on top in this hypothetical matchup. Trophy. While the Anaconda is an impressive predator within its ecosystem, Godzilla is on an entirely different level, literally and figuratively. In the jungle, The Anaconda might delay the inevitable, but in other environments, it doesn't stand much of a chance. So, our final verdict? Godzilla takes the win in every scenario. Sorry, Anaconda fans. But hey, that's just our take. What do you think? If you enjoyed this wild matchup, smash that like button. Thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe for more epic battles and fun content. Got ideas for other hypothetical showdowns? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep dreaming big and stay curious. Bell.